What if I told you some people live above the law, not because they're innocent, but because they're powerful? For years, crimes were reported, victims spoke, evidence existed, and still nothing happened. Until one man became so dangerous, so hard to protect. Jeffrey Epstein was born on January 20th, 1953, Brooklyn, New York. By the late 1990s, he had reinvented himself as an elite financier. He had wealth, access, and influence. The kind of life most people never see, and the kind of power that hides things. According to federal indictments and sworn testimonies, Epstein operated a sex trafficking network involving underage girls. Victims described being recruited, groomed, and even abused, and some as young as 14 years old. And this was not a mistake. It was a pattern. So here's the question that most people ask. If this was happening, why he wasn't stopped? Epstein didn't survive. He survived because of who he knew. In 2008, he received a plea deal so lenient it shocked legal experts. A federal judge later on ruled that deal illegal. For most people, this would have been the end. For Epstein, it was a protection. Court documents, flight logs, and unsealed records show Epstein associated with celebrities, politicians, billionaires, even the England's royal families. So again, if he was protected for decades, what finally changed? What ended Epstein's protection wasn't morality, it was exposure. Investigative journalists reopened the case, published victims' testimonies, and exposed how the system failed. Public pressure became impossible to ignore. On July 6, 2019, Jeffrey Epstein was arrested on federal sex trafficking charges, and for the first time, the shield cracked. On August 10, 2019, Epstein was found dead in jail cell in New York, exactly after a few months of his arrest. Whatever the truth is, many questions died with him. This isn't about conspiracies. It's about a failed system. A system where rules are strict for an ordinary people and flexible for the powerful. Epstein didn't fail because he lost his morality. He fell because his protection failed. And if one man can protect it for decades, how many others are still hidden?